The youth of today is majorly looked down upon. To the elderly, we are portrayed as irrational and irresponsible for our thoughts and ways of doing things. We are said to not value things adequately, but that is only partially correct. Reality is that not a single person on this planet knows to value all things correctly. A girl has an idea, a plot so rich, it's the best storyline she could ever think of. Months and months of hard work are put in, and she turns that mere idea into a novel. She publishes her work online, only to be laughed at by her peers and destructively criticized by her elders. They say her words are too bold, too controversial, and unacceptable. Almost no one acknowledges the hard work put in by the girl. One may go to a bookstore and pick out a best-selling novel by Rainbow Rowell and check its price. One may pay 300 rupees to dive into the story of Elena and Park. But one will never know the true value of that book, for none but the author knows about the brainstorming that was done and the hours that were put in. Not knowing the value of things is not something that is generation specific. It is prevalent across all generations. On another note, each generation has its own set of issues and problems. The generation of baby boomers did not have cell phones, which is why they faced communication issues while traveling and otherwise. If an accident took place away from home, there were no means of immediate contact with family. In today's generation, cell phones have evolved to smartphones, and now we have problems like phone addiction, exposure to radiation, increased anxiety, and possibility of cybercrime. Elders often verbally degrade certain aspects that are typical of our generation. Things like the Kiki challenge, memes, TikTok, or dub smash. They tell us about the innocent pleasures of their generation and verbally degrade ours. Some call today's music loud noises and fidget spinners useless toys. But why verbally degrade our generation when you know that you cherished yours? If an old lady heard Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars playing over the speaker, she would probably shut her ears and whine, while I, on the other hand, would jump up in excitement and sing along. The core reason for this battle of generations is the lack of understanding. We need to understand that every generation is different, and that actually makes life more interesting. Not understanding this causes confusion, and that leads us to quarrel among ourselves. At the end of the day, baby boomer, millennial, or Gen Z, we are all just humans living a simulation called life on a rock that's floating through space. Thank you.